Like, I'm a fucking college dropout, and I'm working with the people who have master's degrees and a Pulitzer Prize nominee, and are working with Stanford, and have worked with Google and DARPA and Goldman Sachs. Failure is hard, but the challenges of success are harder because nobody tells you about them. What am I not willing to sacrifice for money? I can get my money elsewhere. I am getting my money elsewhere. 'Cause I miss you. I just finished writing my morning pages, and I realized that signing my clients is only the beginning. Now, I've struggled for 8 months to get a client for a service that I was really passionate about. And then I pivoted and I doubled down on where I was good at, the service that I really excelled at. And within 5 days, I signed a client when it took me 8 months to sign one on the previous one, and I have never been able to really close anyone. So now that I've been getting some sort of momentum and traction, I'm realizing that this is only the beginning. I will need to decide what kind of leader I want to be. I will need to decide my values, the culture I want for the company I'm building. I need to decide what kind of leader do I not want to be, How do I keep my people? Because they're not just going to stay with me for money, they're going to stay with me because I'm a pretty awesome leader, and they're going to stay with me because they're proud to be associated with me and my company, and because I let them shine, and because I let them communicate their thoughts and their feelings safely, where I don't threaten them if they tell me something that wounds my ego. So I need to decide these things. I need to decide what are my non negotiables, because this is something that I heard from Neil Gaiman, and he was speaking at a graduation for an art school, an art college, and he was saying failure is hard, but the challenges of success are harder because nobody tells you about them. And that is so spot on, because now, as you gain traction, you have so, like, I just listed a list of things that I'm gonna need to expect as I gain more momentum. And some of those challenges include being humble, which to this day I still find quite challenging. It's very interesting. I have a very healthy sense of ego and confidence. I also really need to temper that and to balance that out with humility. And I need to think about what are my non-negotiables? What am I not willing to sacrifice for money? What am I not willing to sacrifice for the version of myself that I want to be? How do I create a culture where there's honesty and integrity and communication, and the people I work with feel safe with me, that they actually stay with me? These are just some of the challenges that I'm going to be facing very soon and I'm already facing now. So these are definitely interesting, you know. Um, it means that I have new challenges and I am beyond grateful that I'm able to have these challenges because it means that I am progressing, I am moving forward, and now it's not just me, you know, now it's like with people that I respect, people that I work with, and also right now I am working with Stephen Kotler. It still makes my heart um smile every time. I can't, like it's almost so surreal that I'm working with Stephen Kotler. And full disclosure, I got my foot in the door by offering to work for free. Like that is like if you wanna work with someone that you wanna be, just fucking give your time for free. Give them as much value as you can. And it's not just enough that you offer to work for free. You need to be able to stand out among the people who have offered to work for free. And yeah, I do have my business or I'm making money, but I first offered Steven and his company to work for free for them because at that time when I offered that service to them, I wasn't making any money and I might as well be productive anyway. So there's that challenge of putting out my best work not only for my clients but also for a two-time Pulitzer Prize nominee. It's freaking crazy if you think about it. But like the fact that these literally just happened over the course of this month, I'm beyond grateful. And it took me a while to get here. You know, it was not like I'm not even anywhere. To be honest, I'm just beginning. And that's exactly where I feel like I should exercise humility even more. Because sometimes when you gain traction, you feel like the world is with you and you can puff up your chest. But in reality, when you're starting, you're only beginning. You know, you have such a long way to go. And if you think that you're already the best when you've barely even started, this is true for me. I mean, I don't think I'm the best yet, but I think I'm good, which I still have a long way to go. If you think you're already so good, then it's gonna be hard to for you to actually see where you're weak and where you need to improve in. So humility is a challenge for me. I am winning. I am so amazed and just really proud, honestly, about the fact that I have the chance right now to work with people who have like I'm a fucking college dropout and I'm working with the people who have master's degrees and a Pulitzer Prize nominee and are working with just the biggest institutions in the world like Stanford and have worked with Google and DARPA and Goldman Sachs and UCLA and all these like big organizations and all these big institutions. The fact that I'm a part of that team, even though right now I am working for free for them, I already know I have yet so much to learn. And that's why I'm not so worried about the money with them, you know? I can get my money elsewhere. I am getting my money elsewhere. But the relationship equity that I get with them, the the learnings I get from someone who's been in the industry for over 35 years, I don't think you could just buy that with money. Those are the things, like skills and people's values. The fact really respect about Steven is he is so tight with his moral compass about what he wants to do and what he's not willing to do. And that inspires me. Just being associated and just by being in proximity with these people is already inspiring me in ways that I feel like, are definitely more than money because I have meaning, I have my purpose, I'm working with people that I respect and I admire and have so much to teach me. And sometimes that's more important than the money piece when you already have a place to get your money from anyway. I'm just really excited to see where this takes me. Super duper excited.